August 11th, 2026. My first Firefly power swap at the 5th gen, and it's done. Hey 卢某，
你好呀。
导航去换电。
已经按换电站筛选了，出发去北京4元桥，会来换电站吗？
第一个。
好的，开始导航吗？
开始。
选择路线。
All right, saving the best for last. I've got myself a special edition of the Firefly. This is the Y2K edition, limited series 166, available globally. That was launched earlier this year, the end of March. So I've got one of these 166 special fitted Y2K edition of the Firefly. It's got this apple green color exterior. It's got the green seat belts. And then the interior trim has got this millennial wave with black and purple, like what I'm wearing today. Lines on the body as well on a trim. I'm more than thrilled. My second of last 3 full days here in Beijing after about 6 weeks of adventures of EVs and AVs and mobility, different vehicles that I've tested. This is my final day of the vehicle with this, and I'm gonna do a power swap. And as you know, a few days ago, August 7th to be exact, NIO's 4000s and the first 5th generation power swap station went online in Quanzhou in Fujian province. And then several other ones came online that day as well, including one that I'm headed to right now, right near the Siyuan Bridge in the northeast part of 4th Ring Road where I lived my hood before. I also happened to get this car yesterday that just had its major OTA, the Aster OS from the 1.50 to 2.00, a major OTA update. It's got some new features, assisted driving, HMI, there's different new app capabilities, ambient lighting, comfort features, and as you heard from the beginning of the trip, the way to wake up this is called Hey Lumo. That's how you wake up the AI assistant. And I just spoke to it to ask it to go to I want a power swap. And this has directed me to the Siyuan Bridge station, which is right now the only 5th generation power swap station that is opened in Beijing. And a little bit about the Y2K edition. It was launched in March of this year, 166 limited editions. It's got the special, the color styling. It's 42.1 kilowatt hour battery with the range of CLTC range of 420 kilometers. I got this car yesterday with just under 400 and now it's at 223 kilometers of range left. The pricing for this car is 137,800 if you buy it outright, but with battery as a service, it goes down to 97,800 RMB, but you do have to pay a 399 monthly fee for the battery as a service. But most important thing now, every single NIO Envo Firefly model is now able to swap. With the Firefly obviously being able to swap only at the 5th power swap stations, which over the last 3-4 days or so, they probably opened, I'd say, a couple of dozen ones. So I think they're up to like 4,020-ish power swap stations total for NIO. There's going to be a huge rainstorm coming tomorrow. So while I have this, I'm going to take this to the 5th gen power swap station and experience my first time, and probably very exclusive in the Western media. I'm probably the first one who's going to experience the 5th gen power swap. So I'm very excited and just thrilled and thankful that I have one more cool vehicle to test out before I head back to the US. And this, I mean, it's very simple. It's a 100,000 RMB car. It's nothing like a NIO, not even like an Envo, which I tested, the L60. Just a simple urban car, and I'm also lucky that I've been able to witness the global reveal of the Firefly at the 2024 NIO Day in December 2024 in Guangzhou. I was on site when this car won the 2026 World Urban Car of the Year award earlier this year in New York City at the New York Auto Show, and I got to see the hardware, the trophy in person with good friend Ganesh Iyer, the CEO of NIO USA, and I got to see the trophy again at the NIO booth at the Beijing Auto Show in April. And now, 4 months later, I'm driving this special edition of the Firefly that is now finally power swappable at the 5th gen power swap stations. I'm really lucky this year, and I guess it's fate that I've experienced also this trip back the Envoy L60 with great intelligent driving, actually leaps and bounds capabilities, and I've tested out in pretty tough Beijing Hutong alleyway situations. So still doing that video, and I'll put it up on my YouTube channel. A little bit of traffic here heading over to town, south on the Jingmi Expressway, still in the part of Shunyi. Yeah, this got the simple, dark black interior. It's got the felt on the door panels, but simple. I think this is like an 8.8-inch little screen here behind the steering wheel, and this is a 13.8-inch center screen. And if you see the sea of vehicles around us, this is pretty special, pretty out there, I'd say, because of the bright color. Greenish with the black and the purple tones on the side of the vehicle. So Firefly, in retrospect, I mean, there was a lot of controversy in 2024 when this was launching because of the way it's designed with the headlight and the rear light, with the three kind of the circlish lights that look like the back of an iPhone, the cameras. But now Firefly has done a good job of in this specific segment of like A0, 4 meter long, 2.6 meter wheelbase, kind of small hatch. It's taken its own place. I think 5,000, 6,000 monthly sales, which is not bad at all compared to the early jitters, right? The early controversy of a lot of people didn't like the design, but it's carved its own little space in the A0 segment, which by the way includes, models like Smart, Mini, BYD Dolphin, Geely Xingyuan, Wuling Bingo, these type of vehicles, which have been completely electrified, this small car segment. And it's got some quirky features. When you lock the door, it makes this cool voice that you can customize. And the sound of when you turn on the signals is very different than usual EVs as well. So currently it's showing there's 3 out of 4 batteries that we can use at this power swap station, and there's 2 in line. So at this part of the road, the actually NOP is not available. If I press this, it only has a lane centering capability, but it did work in the ring roads and some of the other elevated expressways. So this is just like a lane centering follow mode, but you still have to steer. But this little car it's much better to drive in my opinion. I really like these smaller cars, urban, really good for urban driving conditions because it's easier to maneuver, park, merging lanes. It's easier to handle than, for example, like the bigger ES9 or the GX, X1 GX. So this is a completely different animal. And I really like this part of the vehicle where there's nothing here, so my knee is not touching anything. So it's got room here, and just simple cup holder. There's a 50-watt charger here, but only for one phone. Just a simple armrest here that you can put stuff in. Yeah, right now it's still lane centering, so the NOP is not available in this section of the road. Can you speak English?
Of course. I'll chat with you in English anytime. What would you like to talk about?
What is so special about the Firefly?
Firefly's super cool with its eco-friendly design and smart tech. Want to know more?
So we're just about to pass the Wangjing area.
We're passing by somewhere in Beijing. We're approaching Wangjing. Need me to check nearby charging spots or restaurants?
Yeah, what are some cool restaurants that I go to?
让我想想。想体验沉浸式轻味的话，4世同堂的民国四合院场景超有特色，需要我帮你查下附近门店吗？
不需要，退出。
好的。
So it actually understood me when I asked about what good restaurants available, and he answered back in Chinese. So now it's showing 4 is available, and there's one in the queue. And right now it's 1.46 renminbi per kilowatt hour. So basically 20 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, after this point, NOP is able to be is available. All right, I'll put it on.
请控制方向。
Okay, now it's under NOP. So I want to try to get it over to the power swap station. All right, I guess we're just about to witness history my first Firefly power swap at the 5th-gen NIO power swap station. All right, let's see. So I gotta keep going. Inside this, what used to be a hot spring or resort, I think. There, it's got the sign that says NIO power swap station. Oh, this narrow path toward it.
到你换电了，请点击开始换电流程。
I guess we gotta go this way. Oh, there it is. Okay. And it started. It's gonna take some time. Get it set up. Actually doing a power swap for the Firefly. Can't believe it. We're actually doing it.
停好啦，换电就要开始了。
And we're gonna do start. And this is completely new as well. This new interface. And I think another NIO
换
just
电
pulled
就要
up.
开始了。
It's got this music coming on. Yeah, hell yeah, we're doing a Firefly swap, power swap. There we go. So there's another Firefly that just came by. There's a NIO waiting, I believe. And now the battery's out. And it's just notifying you that there's a slight vibration. Don't worry about it. Love the music, by the way. And this 5th-gen power swap station, you'll see on the outside, if it's a Firefly swapping, there's a special LED that's Firefly color. And if it's an Envo, it's going to show this orangey Envo, kind of the branding. And if it's a NIO, then it's going to be that bluish. I'm gonna say hi to that, and now it's installing. I'm gonna say hi to that camera over there. Hello. And now it's inspecting. August 11th, 2026. My first Firefly power swap at the
电池换
5th-gen.
好啦，
And it's done. We got 92% SOC, another 42 kilowatt hour battery done. And we can get going. Bye. Bye-bye. That was awesome. So I just, there's this NIO employee station here, and every Firefly swap, the owner, you can step out and post some stuff on social on NIO Firefly's app. And I just did, and once you do that, you get a mug. Boom, it's this purplish color. There we go. Matches pretty well with my shirt today, which is our Firefly shirt. Put this in, and then I'm gonna go take some photos with this. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
好的。
Here's another one. And he just waved at me. So this is fourth one within like the last half hour. I don't mind paying $3 for this power swap. It's priceless. And now just heading back home after having completed my first Firefly power swap. So I've done the trifecta. I've done NIO power swaps. I've done Envo power swap just a week ago. And now I've completed the Firefly power swap on the Y2K edition of the Firefly, which just got its OTA update yesterday, a major one yesterday. So I'm more than thrilled. I guess I'll have to do another U-turn up ahead. Wow, what an experience. This power swap station definitely has become the star so far of all the 120 some or so power swap stations in Beijing, because it's available to swap for all 3 brands on the NIO. And I kind of watched a little bit. It's about 3.5 minutes pretty much for the Firefly and a couple of NIOs that swapped there. I watched the process, you know, same process as ever. And last night when I tried to check out the app, actually all the batteries were gone. So the timing of arrival was perfect because there was no one else. And I kind of just parked there and then put up my equipment and shot some videos. And now just heading back home. And then what an interesting morning. I got this free mug by a posting on the Firefly app. August 11th, 2026. I will remember this day. Freedom to swap completed on the Firefly Y2K edition at the 5th generation NIO power swap station just up the road, and having updated the latest Aster OS system to 2.0 from 1.5. Major update. And just a pretty cool, compact, small hatch to drive around. We were talking about, you know, having this car in a city like New York City would be the perfect ride. And what a way to end the trip to China, ending it with a power swap bang. So test driving the Firefly Y2K edition. Before there's the Envo L60, before that the 4-letter Audi E7X, and before that the Xpeng GX. And in the middle of this, having been back to China, attended the Xiaomi Sky Nomad tech launch with a studio review. Before that, mid-July, had a trip over to Munich, Germany, attending Xpeng's Mona L03 global launch and a studio review. Wow. And then a recent trip to Shenzhen just this last weekend. I was shocked at what was available there. Took 2 robotaxi rides, Baidu and Pony. Spoke at the HKU executive program for their business school. Checked out the new mall, underground mall near the Talon Park in Shenzhen. I'm speechless. Just the amount of new stuff, innovation, tech that I've got to experience this trip is, I'm just so thankful for everyone that has given me this chance to see, touch, feel, and experience the latest and the greatest. What a summer to remember. And now just heading back home and time to pack. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Karina and Emma for arranging this. Bye-bye, Firefly. See you next time.